Michaela Vernava alongside Doug Kyde at Gillette Stadium, and the 2017 NFL Draft has concluded with the Patriots making only 4 picks. Doug, are you surprised they doubled up on offensive tackles? They did draft Conor McDermott today, and they already have Antonio Garcia from yesterday.
Yeah, I am a little bit surprised. I expected them to double up on pass rushers, which is what they also did. But yeah, when the pick was coming, when 211 was on the horizon, I did look at the list of available players, and Conor McDermott's name actually kind of stood out to me because he is a good fit for the Patriots from a measurable standpoint. But I think that it's just so difficult to find players who can play left tackle in the NFL that when there's a chance to get one in the 6th round, in a guy like Conor McDermott, who is big enough, who is athletic enough, I think that sometimes you just have to take that player, even if it's not the biggest need on your team. Patriots didn't have a ton of needs coming into the draft, so if you have to double up on a player, then you double up on a player.
Well, on day 2, we talked about how Garcia would probably be Dante Scarnecchia's project, given Nate Solder's contract situation. So where does Conor McDermott fit now in this equation? What would he have to do to make the roster?
Yeah, I think that he will be entering camp, probably competing with Cameron Fleming and Adrian Waddle for a roster spot. There might only be one roster spot for those 3 guys because Nate Solder is going to make this team, Marcus Cannon is going to make this team, and Antonio Garcia is going to make this team. So in order for McDermott to make this roster, I think that he really has to show that he is a better player than Fleming, and Fleming even might have a little bit more versatility than McDermott because he could probably play a little bit of guard, but McDermott is a player who is athletic enough, is big enough that you don't really want to risk him to the practice, getting him to the practice squad, clearing through waivers because another team might pick him up. 6'8", 300 pounds, runs a good 40-yard dash, good agility. So I think that he just has to really show up in training camp and in the preseason and show that he can play left tackle, because I think that, both of these guys are projects. Garcia's a project, McDermott's a project, and one of them is going to emerge. So I don't know. I think it's kind of worth keeping them both around and seeing who does emerge.
All right, well, draft in the books, and we will be keeping you up to date as the undrafted signees roll in. So make sure to keep it on NESN.com.